Hello everybody and welcome back. I hope the week went well for you. It's Friday, so well, a lot of people had certain views of you, or however many. Anyone that in your life at all, they've had certain views of you. But time has passed. How do they see you right now? If, pick a card. Pick a pile if you dare. I know. Anyways, this is yeah. Let's ring the bell for. Just let everything settle in. Alright, you ready to choose your pile? We're gonna go on to pile number 1 here. Pile number 1, how are you? So, how do they view you? How do they perceive you now these days? So, how do people from your past perceive you? No thingness. Wow. Integration. We are the world. The outsider. Comparison. Rebirth. Wow. Okay. Understanding. This person from your past, or these people from your past, whoever it is, nothing has changed. Like, whatever their perspective was, from your past, whatever past thoughts that they had of you, they still have today. These people are extremely, extremely stubborn. And that can be a good thing, or that can be whatever. I mean, I'll give them credit for being consistent. But this person, thus far, may have been like that. We are the world, the outsider. This person this person or these people saw you very much, or maybe on the flip side, they saw one of the parties was like the outsider. I think based off of this, you were very much the outsider. They were they were so used to their ways, and it wouldn't shock if you've moved, or you come from a different culture, you have different perspectives or whatever. But the thing is that you came to their lives and integrated this very unifying energy, and they kind of pushed you out because that was just too bizarre for them. And the thing is that we they didn't like it. They pushed you out because you were different, and they would maybe they were a little competitive with you, or maybe you started to compare yourself to them, or they would compare themselves to you. But the thing is that that's kind of common. And here they want to kind of what all this is followed by rebirth. So they want to recreate this, or not really recreate, but you can call it recreate, but I would say want to reunite. They kind of have some guilt for kicking you out as like the outsider, because now they have a better understanding of things and of the world around them. I'm understanding that this person is very much a young soul, or very, very, maybe possibly an old soul, but very, very stubborn. Might even come across as kind of pompous, and just so stuck in their wave and conservative. And I don't mean like the political conservative. I mean like anything like that. I mean, I'm not talking politically here. I mean like they maintain their routines and their culture, or their heritage. They just like they are not very how should I say this? They're not very open-minded per se. So, lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything on the line must go. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life make your life a moving prayer. Okay. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrendered to the alchemy of life. All right. You got the love. Hadarian energy. Codependency, boundaries. Called, soul gifts, and training. It's time to step up. Forge, don't follow. Oh, pave your own path. Yeah. Starkeeper, cosmic ancestors, see the light by staying grounded. This person may not have thought much of you, these people, but as you can, and they may have been very, very jerkish to you. They, yeah, they got to know you by hence lifting the veil. They saw that you had a beautiful, loving heart, but they kind of abused that. They kind of abused that by understanding that you are a very innocent, loving soul, and ergo you're cracked open. So they cracked you open, meaning like they abused you in some capacity. And what that's just because that's how they were. That's just how they are. They degrade people and destroy things and souls that they're not very familiar with, or they deem as a threat. And these people may have very much had a low bar for you, or have bullied you or at least you got smack talked and humiliated you and all that. But the thing is, you're not a follower. They saw that in you. You were a lot stronger than they were, and they just don't. Right now, they very much see you as this very, very loving and caring heart. They misjudged you. They very, very much misjudged you horribly. But let's get a bit more here. Spiritual decree. Initiation by fire. Eleven, 3 11s here. Messages in the numbers. Uh, 39 divine talents. The heart transmission. Okay, an invitation to connect. Oh wow, that's good. Alchemical mutation. Okay, so this person or these people, they absolutely misjudged you. You may have not been the most popular kid. You may not have been the most sought out, but you were a huge truth seeker, and you are one with many hidden talents, ones that that they didn't see, and some of them you didn't see just yet, at least at the time, and now you have. Now they're basically coming around and saying, "Oh my God, this person's just absolutely amazing in every capacity. They're stunningly beautiful. They have a great heart. They're very talented." And you know what? I know that everybody in my audience is talented. All right, you're really, really, y'all are very loving and very generous and very great people. And the thing, and what we've got here is that they're starting to come to a lot of great truths, having these great epiphanies of you, and starting to reflect on themselves. They're having this alchemical mutation, and they see how you have a divine talent. You have a beautiful heart. You have all of this. They're just kicking themselves for saying, how can I be such a jerk to this person? So they see you very, very much in an almost godlike sense, god or goddess-like sense, very divine sense, very loving, and if not divine, at least extremely humane and passionate, compassionate, very, very pure. They didn't see this because they themselves were not all that pure, and they were just blinded by their biases, and they were more about fitting in, or possibly just going with the crowd, or going with what they already knew. Now they've experienced it, and now life a lot more, hopefully. And they're all like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. I should have been better with this person. So there's a lot of remorse. A lot of remorse on how they treated you. Intuition. Shadow Cell. Shine. Mother Earth. Sacred Journey. Balance. Unconditional love. This person if you know who they are, they might trigger you, but these people from your past, these people from your past, just you kind of, I'm getting a sense that you know how they are, because you saw the crowd, you have experience with them, maybe not that much, but they may trigger you, or you trigger them in some cases. They are very, you have gone above and beyond, and they acknowledge that. You've shined so much light on them, and you know what shine or any sort of light does? It shows where it's dark. You were on this sacred journey for a long time, even when you didn't know it, pile number one. And you seeked balance, and you were one of you had and still have this very unconditional love, or at least you developed it because of all the strife and stress and heartache that you've gone through. And these people from your life kind of didn't really see you that much. They saw you as an insider because that's not the language they spoke. They spoke class, they spoke stability, most likely, or at least portrayed themselves as that, when that was just more likely than not a facade of some sort. And but the thing is, you shined a lot of light about you, about yourself to them, and how and who you really are, and even were, and it shows what they are like, their mindset, their character. And if I were them, I would just be kind of embarrassed, to say the least. But you know, you ended up to be a lot better than they ever thought. And just they're humbled right now, which is good. Thank you so very much, pile number 1. I hope you liked that. We are going to go on to pile number 2 now. Pile number 2. How are you? So, how do people from your past perceive you? This might be a little triggering here. So let's calm the nerves down and it's okay. It's okay. Maturity. New vision. Oh. This is morality. Okay, this is actually starting to look very, 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 very good. I love it. Control. Harmony. Okay. Politics. Oh. Laziness. Okay, so this person grew up. They didn't see much of you. Maybe they even acknowledge that you even existed. But a lot of people go by the proof is in the pudding, and they are just like so quick to judge, and also so just impatient for some form of evidence, and that's a sign of immaturity. They're not patient. This person was not patient with you. They didn't really have that many morals, and they see that you are this they matured a lot, and they have this new vision of you. They see how you're a lot more in control, that your morality, and you're a very harmonious person, and you partake in politics, or not shy to express your political opinions. But the thing is that these people are very, very lazy. They don't think much for themselves. or it's either that, or these people might think they, how should I say this? These people may come across as lazy themselves, because these people do not necessarily have any legitimate morals or legitimate anything. They just go with the flow because all they value is acceptance, and that's due to a lot of neglect and a lot of stuff that they didn't have. It's like narcissism. They're narcissistic, or they grew up with narcissists and all that stuff. But they see that you're blossoming, and you've blossomed a whole lot beyond their belief, that you cannot, that you basically control your own fate and destiny, and you're more in control of your life than they are. You see how you can, the laziness, you can be lazy. It's okay to have lazy moments, but if you're outright lazy, then do you know what? You have no control over anything. You have no control. You have no power. You're not very mature, and you are very much a mature person, or this person might be mature, but not mature in terms of like a mentality. This person could be a lot older, but this person or these people see you in a very different way, in a lot better way as well. Star family, you're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms. Density. Addiction. Let God in. All paths lead home. Inner authority. Intuition. Turn your gaze within. Okay. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty. Okay. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. Wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. Okay. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. This person sees that you are you're a lot better and a lot more mature and a lot more developed than they ever gave you credit for. They see that you're extremely unique. They see that you're very much a lot more spiritually, and even in many cases fundamentally developed. And I don't mean just like in ideal thing and practical things. I'm talking about just in general. They didn't think much of you. They had this new vision. They saw that you had maturity, but and morals and all that. But the thing is, but that doesn't mean is that they see that as you being very developed. That's just like, oh well, they're just perceiving themselves as that. Now they're seeing a lot more, and it's become a lot more clear to them that you are a lot better and a lot smarter and a lot more developed than they gave you credit for in the past, and that's very humbling to them. They horribly misjudged you. Or they just did not even know that you existed in the first place. And, which is fine. They neglected you. They didn't think of you as much. And this could apply to anybody, even people within your family or whatever. It's just whoever this you feel this resonates with. They highly underestimated in how special you were. They might have saw something special, but they didn't know what or how. But the thing is that they waited it out. You see how they wait, and they started seeing you develop a lot more and more and more. They didn't work on themselves. They were too lazy. They were already stuck in their ways and stuck in their vision. So they're all like, whatever. Now it's not whatever. It's like, oh my God, I gotta be with this person, or at least associate with them. Maybe not be with them, but at least associate myself. You just got into a lot more importance and status than they did, and you're a lot more confident. You are always the outlier in terms of like being your own person and not wanting or caring to fit in. They looked down upon that initially, but now they're looking up to you. First ray of power. Key of light. Eternal now. Initiation by air. Initiation by water. Okay. Ascension. Rainbow Bridge. Divine grace. The law of efficiency. Wow. Okay. They extremely misjudge you. That you are a lot more powerful and such a light to not just them, but to you as well. And it wouldn't shock me if you have encountered someone or several people from your past, even briefly, recently, and it's been years, months if not years, since they've seen you or associated with you or whatever, and they see this extremely powerful, extremely loving, extremely caring, mindful individual that is you, pile number 2. You're much different than they thought you ever were, or even ever could be, and now they see that you've ascended. If you weren't already ascended already, they see how important you are to the world. They see how great you are and important you are to the people around you. You see, a lot of people think that they're the world. These people who, from your past, thought of that them. They thought the world of themselves. Now they are coming around and saying, you know what, this person is a lot, yeah, pile number 2 is a lot better than I could ever imagined. Now they're giving you a lot of credit, and they're really looking up to you. They see how very pure and a very open mind, very open heart and loving and caring soul you are, that it's just, it wouldn't shock me if there's just some little tad bit of shame in them, if not a lot of shame or guilt at the very least, for treating you and talking to you the way that they did. Choices. Celebration. Believe. Gratitude. Surrender. Free spirit. Surrender and free spirit. New chapter. This person from your past sees you in an entirely different way than they ever could have imagined. They want to celebrate you. You've become they've become obsessed with you. And maybe not like in terms of like they want to like be with you in that manner, but they gotta be, and they want to do those sorts of things, you know what I'm trying to say. They see the choices that you've made, and they see the choices that they've made, and they believe, they're starting to believe all this greatness, and if not just starting to believe, they already believe this greatness in you, and they're very gratuitous to have you even be part of their lives, even if it was for a brief minute. Even if it was like a brief interaction, and it was like this was like back in the day at school, and you had lunch with your friends, or you wanted to make new friends, and this person or these people just like spoke to you for only like 30 seconds to like 2 minutes, and then just like had you go, or or someone else later on in life just didn't think much of you, and they were all like, they spoke to you. It's like, yeah, they're kind of good, but they didn't really value what you brought, and or really necessarily. That has a lot to do with them. Now they see what you've become, and just, yeah, what you've become is amazing, and they want to start a new chapter with you. Whether if it's give you another shot and reach out, or redeem themselves, or at the very least apologize. Maybe not even be in your life, but apologize to you. Hey, you know what? Yeah, I was quite a character to you, wasn't I? In recent times. And then y'all can just like laugh it off and just go about your merry ways, or they might want to have you in their lives in some cases. which is absolutely amazing. There is a lot of remorse for how they treated you, and they wanna make up for it. Well, I'll give credit where credit is due. It takes a lot to admit that you were wrong. You got that's. I'm also quoting that from Quantum of Solace. But it's true. That's a very good quote, and it does take a lot to admit that you're wrong. A lot of integrity, and a lot of integrity, and a lot of understanding and wisdom. This person has become a lot more wise over the years and sees your value. Anyways, I hope you liked that reading, pile number 2. We're going to go on to pile number 3. Pile number 3, how are you? So, how do people from your past see you now? How do they see you now? Let's see what we got. Friendliness. Sorry, I have to add a little bit of light because it's getting a little dark here. The Fool. Ripeness. The moment to moment. The Miser. Oh, wow. Okay. Guidance. Transformation. So, okay. Friendliness, the Fool, ripeness, moment to moment, the Miser, guidance, transformation. This person from your past was very much kind of this very, very young soul. Very, very, very young soul. Very friendly and came across as very nice and very caring and friendly. And it wouldn't shock me if you were friends with them or not. But this person was awfully very foolish and took a lot of not just take a lot of risks, but what just like was totally oblivious to a lot of stuff that was going on with them. And they're moment to moment, the miser. So this person, I'm kind of getting that they lived in the moment a lot, but at the same time, they were very self-centered in many ways, and they needed guidance and transformation. This person was not very didn't whoever however they perceived you, and also they also saw you this way in many ways. I wouldn't say in many ways, but in ways that they saw that you were friendly, but the thing is that they thought that your opinions and everything were just very foolish. They didn't think much of you. You probably were saying obscure things, and I don't mean that they were obscure, but they were obscure to them, which means that you could have been saying what would be considered a conspiracy, but or they thought that you were a fool for being friendly. Because let me tell you this, I've been labeled as a homosexual because I was just I kid you not, this is a direct quote from somebody in my life. That's not in my life anymore, but I had a real life interaction, and they asked me if I was homosexual. I said no. Why? Well, because straight people are not that they're not that polite. It's like yeah, they are. But so this person is extremely ignorant, very ignorant in so many ways. Friendly but ignorant. They do a lot of moment to moment stuff. So so they might be like a partier, or they might be it's just like the miser, just like this person. I'm not putting this person just came across as a friendly, as kind of like friendly, but also a jerk and foolish and very ignorant. But that's pretty much you can thank their upbringing for that, to be honest. But they see how you've been. They have not had you see how like the miser guidance and transformation. They got guidance from the miser. So what I'm seeing is that this person or these people may have come from like very rich or very egotistical, very spoiled, very narcissistic backgrounds, and that's who their role models were. But they see you, and that's transformed them into something that was not very good. They became who they were guided by, and that's very standard. You adopt things that you grow up with. You become what you're surrounded by, and they see that you're very transformed, and you've taken your own transformation as well. And they may have gone through their own transformation, and they want to show you that they want to show that to you. You're not alone. I apologize for the lamp light. Okay. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. soul plan, the fated life versus the density life. Destiny life. The destiny life. Why? Oh my god, I always pull a McFly on that. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Birth as a portal. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you come in on. Time is not running out. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. This person, I do want to say, for the most part, people don't change. And what, I don't know why I paused there, but this person wants to be back in your life, or wants, because karmic relationships, this person, whoever it is, may have this. You may have been with them as a karmic relationship, or the other way around. You were in a relationship, or you had some sort of like companionship or friendship of any sorts of in the past. They came across as very foolish and very immature and stuff like that. But that's probably, I wouldn't say probably, because I don't want to, but that's, and I'm just judging by, I'm just going off what the cards are reading. That's the cards are saying. I mean, this person came back into your life as a form of karma to kind of help you remember certain things. You were probably maybe you weren't probably. You may have been considering being with someone else, or someone that just was that just made you feel at home, but they ended up being very much an energy vampire. And this, and I'm not saying the people from your past were very much like that. They could be, because hence the Fool and the Miser. So very, very young soul, very energy draining people, or beings at least. And the thing, they just feel isolated. So they see that you're a lot more. They're starting to come around and see a lot more than what you were. I mean, they remember you. This person remembers you. And how should I say this? This person's really coming around to you. They remember you, and you may have not been much on their mind, but they are starting to have kind of like second thoughts on you, and being very open-minded, a lot more open-minded than they used to be. And this person may also have been someone that you had a relationship with, or you had you you had close bonds with, and you just took time off from each other, and you didn't speak for a long while, and they're coming back into your life to make amends, and to kind of start. They started looking inward. You see how karmic relationships. I remember the golden children, inner child tenderness. They're seeing very much how tender you are, and they there's a they're starting to become tender as well. You made a great impact on them, even if you didn't spend that much time together. Because all it takes is 1 second to change somebody's life, or change something in general. You can do so many things in 1 second. That just changes the world and changes people. This person may have been very isolated, or felt like they were alone, and you didn't make them feel alone, or they may have made you feel alone because they were just like narcissistic fools. But let's get a little bit more info here. Master Hilarion Archangel Raphael, okay, and Archangel Raphael, Soul Child. Dark Night of the Soul, okay. The Pink Rose of Lady Nada. Life Path. The Power of Divine Masculine. Third Ray of Creative Intelligence. This person or these people see you as very much of a life changer and a very innocent soul. You see the friendliness and full. They saw you. They thought that was. They thought you having a very young vibe to you, youthful vibe to you, was very immature and very just like off-putting. But they really came around and said, you know what, this person is a lot more innocent than I thought. They're very, very creative, and they're taking a lot of their traumas and turning them into something very, very beautiful. Their pain and suffering into something beautiful. Whether if it's through art, or they just use it as an example of how not to be. They have a lot of love in their souls and hearts. They have a lot of they have a strong life path. They have a strong understanding of humanity and everything, and beyond humanity. They see very much that you're a very enlightened person, and now they feel like they're the fool. They may have seen you as this way, but it's coming back around them and seeing, oh my god, like everything was just projection. Awaken. Worlds within worlds. Strength. Integrity. Celestial teacher. Be still. let go. You have awakened them in a lot of ways. You've made them stronger, and they see you as very, very awakened, very strong, very one with a lot of integrity. You're very much you have a huge lion heart. You're vicious. You're very go-getter. They probably saw that as something as like immature or like not very fond of, because again they're kind of looking for affirmation and confirmation as opposed to making their own. And you're very much a celestial teacher, not just to them but to many people around you. You have a lot of integrity. You're very still. You know, like you're very calm, and you're very forgiving, very accepting. Back when in your past, this person didn't think that of you, because they didn't spend the time to get to know you in that sense. Or this person from your past may have not want to see that side of you. Or it just never occurred to them that you were very much this very enlightened person. Because I mean, again, you are the company that you keep. You sometimes like mold into who you're with. But the thing is that you have let go of these people, and not just let go of these people. If you didn't let go of them, nor if they let you go, they're letting go of all of the stuff that they thought of you. They're starting to look within and let go and say, you know what? It's not them, it's me. And that's a hard pill for them to swallow. You really help them reach an epiphany about the real world. These people who were how they really perceive you as someone that that has a lot more talents and a lot more gifts and a lot more they just didn't give you enough credit, and they see that, and they want to let go of those things that and those misjudgments. That's a good sign. Well, keep it up. These people, you're really changing minds and turning heads. Pile number 3. Thank you so very much for watching that, everybody. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and also contact me for book an appointment with me. Links will be in the description. Again, please like, comment, share, and subscribe so the echoes expand.